Hey everybody, I'm Adrian from Game Reviews Malaysia and welcome to another game review. Well, this is a first because it's going to be our first mobile game review. We're going to be looking at Rogue Life Squad Goals, a bullet hell RPG game developed in Korea by Hidea and published by OnPlay. The game is currently being released in stages throughout Southeast Asia, and I believe we are one of a handful of Malaysians with access to this game right now, so we're gonna give you our thoughts before release. Do note that this is a review copy, and we reviewed this on the PC using the BlueStack software running Android Google Play Store. So what is Rogue Life Squad Goals? For starters, the game revolves around building your squad, taking them on quests, adventures, and PvP duels. Over time, you can expand your squad by recruiting more members using in-game gems that can be earned or bought from the store. Adventures will form the bulk of your gameplay, with these adventures taking place on linear maps that look like mobile lanes. The objective here is to have your squad continuously shooting at enemies while avoiding enemy fire and picking up coins. You do this by swiping right or left on your mobile phone, or by dragging your mouse if you're using BlueStacks. When not on adventures, your squad will be based at home by default, and there's more things to do at home such as resource production and collection, which will be used to upgrade your equipment, weapons, and individual squad members. Each action at home, such as harvesting resources, requires a certain amount of energy from your squad members that replenishes over time, thus requiring you to check back in regularly and plan how to utilize your members. The higher your squad level, the more facilities you can unlock, from mines to farm ore or a vendor to buy and sell items. The game's PvP is called Duels, and you can enter your squad into a queue that will find an opponent player that matches your squad level for a quick battle. On a meta level, players will be spending time on a mixture of strategy and RPG elements to continue the progression of building your squad into an elite group of adventurers. You can do this by upgrading various cosmetic equipment and weapons that have individual stats to them, such as attack damage and crit rating. The upgrade process involves having the right amount of materials that you can harvest, or by purchasing them from vendors and the store. They can even be obtained from loot chests at the end of adventures. Finally, there is the squad members to look at as well. Each member is differentiated by their style, unique weapons, and builds. You can min-max their stats with equipment, and level them up individually with promotions for better stats. Now that we've given you an overview of the game, let's take a look at the pros and cons to determine if Rogue Life Squad Goals is worth your time playing. The pros. Free to play. We are impressed that Rogue Life Squad Goals will be launching as a free-to-play title, considering it's a mobile game which has a good amount of depth and design. The compromise, however, is that there's always going to be in-app purchases or an in-game store that will sell gems, currency, and other things for convenience. We feel that Rogue Life Squad Goals has a pretty fair free-to-play model, as there wasn't a single time during our review playthrough that we felt the need or were forced to buy anything from the store to progress our gameplay. Some may not like microtransactions, but there's nothing wrong with supporting the developers for a well-developed free-to-play game. Gameplay diversity. There's actually plenty to do in Rogue Life Squad Goals thanks to its gameplay depth. It's easy to jump right in to do adventures, and when it's done, there's the base management and resource collection. On top of that, there's PvP duels if that's your thing, and on top of that, there's the RPG layer of gearing and leveling your squad members. More gameplay types can be unlocked the higher your squad level progresses. There's a lot of choices for players, and we love having lots of choices. Granted, you can't always do them for long periods, as some require you to replenish energy or restock your bread supply, which means logging off for periods and checking in daily. But that's what makes the game addicting in some ways, to hook players in to gradually progress. MMO Feel. There's a certain MMO feel you get while playing Rogue Life Squad Goals, thanks to its decent server chat system. You won't ever feel alone, as you will always have access to the chat with the online community, and it's a great way to get help, advice, and even make new friends. However, we would love to see this feature expanded on to maybe include a guild system. What resonates with us as MMO players is also the amount of events, daily quests, and login rewards that you normally find in MMOs, so to have them in a mobile game is definitely a rewarding plus for loyal players. Art style. The cartoon art style is definitely a plus, as it's easy on the eye and, for a lack of a better term, cute. And that's what makes it attractive in a way, especially if you enjoy Asian RPG games and anime. This is also reflected in the large amount of cosmetic outfits in the game, and the design of the rogue members are also pretty good. The animations during movement and combat is also well done. The cons. Sound design. We felt the sound designs could definitely have been better. The music in the game gets looped often, giving you that repetitive feel. Your rogue squad members do speak, but in small amounts of gibberish, accompanied by chat bubbles to describe what they're saying. While no doubt this was done for cost reasons, we feel that if the characters had unique voice work and more coherent things to say, we'd get more attached to them. Difficulty level. While this is a minor gripe, we found the difficulty level in gameplay to be somewhat too easy. It gradually gets more challenging over time, but the first hour or so of adventuring can range from dull easy to mundane as the wave of obstacles becomes predictable and easy to avoid. The boss fights at the end of the lane also poses no real threat, as you can often spam your rogues' finishers, quick and easy to end the level. Our verdict. Rogue Life Squad Goals is a fun and addictive freemium game that has many layers of gameplay, which provides a refreshing experience for mobile gamers wanting both an action bullet hell game with RPG mechanics. The biggest compliment we can give is that it's very accessible due to being free, but do expect microtransactions. Besides being slightly let down by the sound design and early level difficulty, it was pretty hard to find any other major cons. Rogue Life Squad Goals is a decent game that's worth checking out, and while there isn't a release date for the app here in Malaysia yet, we do recommend this game with a score of 7 out of 10. And that wraps up our review of Rogue Life Squad Goals. If you enjoyed our content, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us for more game reviews. Once again, I'm Adrian from Game Reviews Malaysia, and we thank you for watching.